Welcome back to our YouTube channel here. We are on an amazing project today. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous when we are done. We are doing a 20 by 40 pond here with a 25-foot long stream and waterfall on it. We have a wetland filter going in this pond as well, and then also a negative edge on the one side. So it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. We have a super awesome setting here right on a gorge here in Font Hill. So let me turn you around and show you what we're up against, because yeah, we got a little bit of an issue to deal with first. So yeah, as you can see, we have a pool. So unfortunately, well, they got their use out of this pool. Basically, they are wanting something that's a little bit more natural in their backyard. They love the look of the pool, so it's a nice big pool on the edge of this ravine. So what we are doing is removing this pool first thing. What we're going to be doing is building the pond in here. So pond's going all the way in here, 20 by 40. We got a negative edge over there, so that's going to overflow that way. A little bit closer, probably around those steps, so that we get viewpoints from up there. The back of this house has so many windows on it to check out this pond when it's done. And another thing that we're doing over here, we've got a nice bobcat machine here, doing a 25-foot long stream and waterfall. It's going to be dropping in the pond somewhere around there. We're going to have a wetland filter right about where the machine is, integrated into that stream. So that's going to create this look around this house that basically the water is coming from over here. It's working its way through this property. It's going to slow down into this pond, and it's going to look like it keeps going that way. So basically this house was built after this kind of stream and waterfall was working its way down this ravine. So it's going to be a super naturalistic setting here. We're going to be adding a patio in here as well, right in about here, about a 16-foot in diameter patio. There's going to be another little seating area over there. We're going to do flagstone walkway through this whole property. We're going to be doing all kinds of plantings in here. So this whole backyard, there's going to be no more grass here. Getting rid of this armor stone wall. We might use a couple of these stones here and there, but we're mostly going to be using weathered limestone in here. Very exciting. This project's going to look amazing, and that's all going to be pond in a couple weeks. Very good.
What am I saying?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What did we do?
What did we do? Intake bay. I'm good at this.
Negative edge.
I am good at this.
It's a nice view behind you.
It's beautiful. This is what we do here. Alright, little update on our project here. We are working on our negative edge. We have that all dug in. We got all our aqua blocks in, both of our pump vaults in, and all our extensions on that. So things are looking good here. We got a bit of rain today, but it's dried up pretty nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what's going on.
We got an Evan.
Oh joy.
And here we got a negative edge. So what we have going on here, we have a 78 or 76 aqua blocks, large aqua blocks. There's 2 pump vaults there, which will house our 2 pumps. And then the plumbing will run this way and around the pond. So right now, doesn't really look like much, but yeah, this basically is going to house enough water to have the pond overflow in here, as well as the waterfalls and the wetland up there. So right now, this is our negative edge area. We're going to be starting to rock this in. We're going to have a waterfall that's going to start up in this area here, facing behind me, which is this patio space in here, and the hot tub, and the windows back here. So this is going to be a waterfall. It's going to be about 2 foot of elevation difference from the pond height to the top of the aqua box there. So we'll probably get about 1.5 feet of waterfall coming through here. Pond is going to roughly start in here.
So yeah, tomorrow we're going to be using some of those nice rocks over there. We're going to start to build that waterfall. We're also going to be rocking in this whole area here. We have to backfill with some clear here, and then backfill with sand around the outside of this basin so that nothing moves, everything's nice and solid in there. Yeah, so things are looking good here. We still got a bit of a hole, but what we're going to have to do here is we are going to dig half of our pond, flip that soil into the hole over there, compact it all, rock in the half of the pond that we dug, and we're going to dig the other half of the pond, and then do the same thing, rock in, and then we can work on our stream and our wetland up there, get our rock coming back. So yeah, that's what we got going on here. Enjoy the progress. I'm scared.
Did we do it? Maybe.
A little update on our project here in Font Hill. We have our negative edge all basically rocked in, and we are getting our pond area prepped. So things are moving along really nicely here and looking really good. So here is our negative edge area. You can see we dropped in a bunch of logs here. Those are going to look really incredible in here. We have one spillway there. We have another spillway underneath the liner. Looks really good. You can't see it, so you'll just have to trust me on that. And then the water's going to kick off this rock and roll over this log. So that's going to look really awesome. Did want to show you this edge here. This right here is going to be our pond edge, where I have it orange mark there. This little shelf here is set 3 inches below the top of that spillway. So that's going to dictate the height of the pond. Well, that spillway will. When the pumps are shut off, then this height right here will dictate the height of the pond. So that's really important that we get that to the correct height. If it was too low, then we would lose a lot of water in our pond and overwhelm our negative edge area. So that's why we have to really focus on making sure that this is correct. We use a jumping jack here to compact everything so there isn't any settling in here. And yeah, another thing I wanted to show you is a little walkway through our negative edge. This step here, this step there, there's 2 stones there that are gonna have to be removed, and then there's a step there. So that's looking really awesome. Our next step here is to start digging our pond. We're gonna bring a bit more soil in to fill in this hole here and then completely dig our pond. But the challenging part of this job is that we have to work our way out of this backyard. So as soon as we dig the pond here, we will not be able to reach anything over there anymore. Even with our nice E88 here, our reach is limited, which means that we have to make sure that everything here, everything for machine work here is all finished and ready to go. So what do you think, Evan?
It's moy.
Seam tape? Done. Now for cover tape.
Thumbs up.
So happy.
So happy.
Right?
What did we do?
We are finished. This is what you want your seam to look like when you are all done. You got your cover tape on top. Underneath here, there's a double-sided seam tape. So that is never coming apart. This is going to be leak-proof no matter what. It's probably the strongest part of the liner right now. But yeah, so this is what you want it to look like. We are finished the seam and we are ready to rock and roll, baby. Hey, we are doing something exciting on the project today. And I wanted to show you that. One of the challenges on this job is that there's an existing landscape and we are kind of working within that existing landscape. So when we do that, we want to tie into the existing landscape as much as possible. So I'm going to turn you around and show you a way that we are going to do that with this project. So you can see here we have a really cool staircase running through here. So a really cool staircase running through this negative edge here. See these nice little steps. Boom, boom, blah. And then you get here, there's a step here up to this existing concrete on this patio here. So what we are doing is we're going to dig this or cut this limestone boulder into the existing concrete there. It's a little bit risky because if you mess up this cut, then you wreck the concrete. But we're going to be careful and we're going to make this really, really nice. So basically, we're going to cut this rock a little bit like that, and then we're going to shift this rock in, and we're going to basically trace it out into the step here, and then cut the step, and then make sure we backfill underneath the step so that you don't get any settling. And then that rock can kind of shift into the step. What that will do is basically tie in all of our existing weathered limestone that we're using into the concrete, and you can see they have some really large armor stone here as well, so they already have that kind of look going on. So we're just kind of mimicking that with this. End of part 1 for our video here. Come back for part 2 where we will finish this pond up. You can see the final results of this amazing project. So like, comment, subscribe, do all that you need to do to come back and see the final results of this project here.
Dan, how much do we trust Thomas?
100-ish%.
Let's see.
Plus, how is this gonna work?
How are we putting this thing in the backyard?
You gotta figure that out.
Oh yeah, you got the talented machine operator, that's why.
For you and me to figure out. And Evan to watch with the camera.
Ah, yes.
Video any evidence that goes down. This is a log. It's a gorgeous log.
It's beautiful.
It's got so much nice moss on it.
Look at that. Thomas, you have to do your vlog. What do you say to cameras? Welcome back, guys.
Nope.
I gotta look at the camera.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We have a bit of, work to do before, so I'll show you that, but
More epic.
more epic.
More epic.
And then let's restart.
Okay.
Not long, I'll start over. One of those, that's part of the challenge on this job. Oh,